Hey guys, what's up? Joe, morning coffee. Cheers. Now, for some reason, during these times, I have a lot of free time. I'm stuck at home, which nothing really has changed anyways, but I got time to make stuff. Not kidding, I'm on a roll making videos, so I was like, all right, keep the ball going, right? Now, the video prior to this one, I uploaded a video about like me wanting to be a VFX artist and how that changed all the time and all that stuff. And then after that, I made another video about like talking about Unreal Engine and how Unreal Engine kind of like I really like the real-time VFX abilities with that game engine and all that stuff, right? Me trying to like learn more about real-time rendering, how it works, the motion capture and all this stuff, like I came across this this video game where they use that real-time technology to actually film like the cutscenes and in this video game, Hellblade, right? And like that's something I guess that you want to talk about really quickly in this video. One, if you haven't played this game, I do recommend it. This game is more of an experience kind of a game, and I really enjoyed it, right? It's one of those games where it's like you really are immersed into like the life of this character, right? That deals with like schizophrenia, has mental illnesses, right? So yeah, having a good headset and a good monitor is definitely a must with this fucking game. Oh, they're making a part 2, so I'm actually excited about that, right? But on to the point of this video.
Both Craig and Stu also tried out a new face scanning method using a member of the team. This was to create a more realistic looking character for the release of our Hellblade teaser trailer.
I used a process called photogrammetry to record Melina. Essentially, we take a lot of photographs from different angles and then reconstruct them to create a 3D model and a texture map. So I scanned in her pores and her wrinkles in 3D, and this gave us a really nice interaction with the lighting and made her skin feel much more lifelike and natural.
This is Melina Jurgens, I believe. So basically, they want to test out like new technologies, how to like do like motion capture, or pretty much like the try to get like the features and all that. So they're testing the technology to like get this video game going, right? But the thing is that's cool about this video game is pretty much like the process that they're using Unreal Engine to film everything in real time. And then pretty much instead of like adding everything in post or whatever, they pretty much just like already got it done and they just added to like the game. So it just saved them a shitload of time, which I thought was great.
After they had a detailed scan of my face, Ninja Theory also decided to scan my body and muscles. To prepare me for that, they sent me to a personal trainer called David Morgan, who's an ex-Olympic weightlifting athlete and 5 times Commonwealth champion. We only had 6 weeks time to get my body into shape, so after measuring my body and telling me what I can and can't eat, the aim was to lose body fat and build as much muscle as possible in the short amount of time that we had.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Some dedication there, man. Fucking like, you're like, all right, you're perfect, but we don't make sure you look like a warrior, obviously, right? So she had like built some muscle tone and all that stuff, right? Because they want to make sure that she has like the right body type for this game. So I just thought it was really cool. But the really fun part that I really got into, made me want to buy this game, is pretty much like the process, because they had like the cameras right in front of her, and it's just like this glaring bright light to make sure they get like the features right for like the motion capture.
I'm gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
What you have just seen was not a pre-canned scene from a game. It was performed live by an actress and rendered in real time directly within the game world, marking a milestone in real-time performance capture.
So if you look on that side of the stage, you'll see that Melina, our actress, has just performed the entire scene live in real time from within the Hellblade world.
Our team at Epic has been wanting to prove that this is possible today using nothing more than consumer hardware and the power of Unreal Engine 4.
It meant that as a director, I could set up the scene and have full control over things like lighting and cameras and VFX. So if I want to add fire to the scene, I can just go, let there be fire. And then the power of this means that we can tune the performance to the scene without any green screen inside.
Hellblade is self-published and independent, so we're quite a small team, about 16 people. Yet we still wanted to create one of the most believable characters out there. Senua is a Celtic warrior on a quest into the Viking heartland, but as a result of trauma, she's struggling with psychosis. And so we wanted to represent the physical, emotional, and mental trials of her journey.
I'm gonna let him rot here.
By combining the skills of Ninja Theory, Epic Games, 3Lateral, Cubic Motion, iKinema, and Xsense, I think we've taken a big step forward in crossing the uncanny valley, and would love to see what other developers can do with this technology.
All right, I want to end the video there because fuck, definitely I'm on a personal time budget in the sense like how much time I want to spend on these videos because I don't want to spend too much time on this shit. But yeah, no, honestly, this is really cool. Like I said, I was looking more into like learning how to work with Unreal Engine and like what I can use Unreal Engine for. So like I came across this whole video diary of pretty much how they created this video game from like the beginning of small studio. They got the lights and they did all the shit themselves. You know, they created their own software as well, and also they use Unreal Engine. I was like just amazed about like, dude, that's so cool, man. The fact that they can like, with fucking cameras and lights and motion capture, they can just create a video game scene in real time. They just film it all, the actors and all the stuff with the background all ready to go, and then they just, instead of adding all that shit later in like in the post production, they just film it in one spot and you're done. And I was like, dude, that's just so fucking cool. And it's so much of a time saver, right? So I don't know. It's just the whole real time rendering thing. It's just it's an amazing thing for me. More down the line, I wouldn't be surprised if I look more into it and start messing with it more, right? There's a lot that goes into it. There's multiple softwares, that you need. You need the lights and the capture the data. So doing something for yourself is not easy, right? You definitely need the team and equipment to do it. Right, so I guess that's where my limit was, and I kind of be like, "Fuck it," it's not for me at the moment, right? But actually, I have seen videos where people use smartphones and they film their face, and then they actually do like the motion tracking for like doing like the CGI stuff, right? So more down the line, I think when like technology becomes more easier for like the average guy like me that doesn't have a bunch of fucking like LED lights and I don't know what, all that technology, then, maybe I'll start messing with them more just to have fun with it, right? But so real-time rendering is really fucking cool. So learning something like Unreal Engine, I think will be beneficial for anybody that's into post-production work, right? So that's all I gotta say. So yeah, if you haven't played the game Hellblade, definitely check it out. It's not a video game, it's actually an experience. So that's how I felt like when I was playing that game. It was like an experience, right? It was just like, yeah, it's a really good fucking game, but definitely worth checking out, right? So anyways, that's all I got for you. Take care and peace.